Hello, ladies, gentlemen, and persons in between. Today I thought we'd get to know each other by taking a look at the books that I've been reading lately. Welcome to another episode of Not So Serious Issues. Can you see Gypsy here? No, you can't see her. Anyway, yeah, as I said, I thought I'd, tell you a little about myself by showing you the books that I have. And we'll start with what I've been reading lately. I have a lot of books on my Kindle and audiobooks. As far as physical books that I have that I've been reading lately, this is my copy of Osho's commentary on the Diamond Sutra. I don't really consider myself a Buddhist or anything in particular, but if I had to pick a religion, Buddhism would be my favorite. And so far it's been a really interesting read. I'm not going to go into a lot of deep commentary on all these books because I got a lot to get through. Maybe later I'll talk more in depth about some of them, but for now I'm just going to kind of move along. For audiobooks, I've been working my way through Don Quixote of La Mancha. In my Kindle books, oh gosh, I've been reading a lot. I recently picked up a copy of Journey of Souls, Case Studies in Life Between Lives. I'm interested in the afterlife. You got me. If there is one, I don't know. Also been reading, I skip around a lot. I've got so many, I've got ADD and I split my concentration between so many different books. I was reading Steven Pinker's Better Angels of Our Nature. Really interesting stuff. I like the overall conclusions that he reaches, but it's a lot of data to slog through. That's what I've been reading. Those are the specific ones that I've been reading lately, so let's look at what else I've got. We will start, what the heck. This is my copy of the script from the Laramie Project. I've been in the Laramie Project twice. I played the doctor who is taking care of Matthew Shepard, and I think I played like the limo driver or taxi driver. I played someone else. There was a third person that I played. I played two people I played two people in the same play once. My copy of The Good Word, which was bequeathed to me by my aunt. Yes, I've got a copy of this. What? Don't really believe in it, but it's still an interesting read if you look at it from the right perspective. It's still a good reference. I recently, a little while ago, I read all of the Book of Revelation because my dad is deeply interested in that. And got not one but two mini copies of the New Testament and the Psalms. I'm not sure why I kept both of these. I only really need one. I guess I like this one, better graphics on the cover. This is the Perfect Health Diet. I mean, I would like to lose weight, but I don't really have a good place to work out here. I don't know. My sister gave me this. I haven't really looked at it. I should. This is Weird Al Yankovic's children's book. He was signing autographs. Hang on. There it is. Weird Al's autograph. He was signing autographs in this book, in this Barnes & Noble in Roseville, Minnesota, I think, in the Twin Cities metro area. And a friend of mine are big Weird Al fans. I've seen him 3 times in concert. And we went down and got his autograph. Volume 1 of Soul Eater. I am trying to, let me see. Trying to learn how to draw better. Where is, oh, here, well, yeah. One thing, I'm a graphic designer, but I can't actually draw that well. Not as well as I should be able to, as well as I want to be able to. I don't practice very often at all. But yeah, that's why, well, let me show you I've got this because I kind of like the anime style of drawing and character drawing and stuff, so I kind of use this. I've seen the TV show, and I kind of use this as a reference. Got how to draw manga bodies and anatomy reference that I use. Look away, kids. The nude figure right here. Had this for a long time. And drawing on the right side of the brain. I don't know. One of these days, hopefully before I die, I'll actually, I can draw well enough from a model, if there's a model in front of me, but I can't really draw that well from memory or imagination, and I want to be able to draw better from memory and imagination. I mean, I can probably make characters in Illustrator okay, but freehand drawing, I really should be better at that. And like I said, I almost never practice, but whatever. This one, oh yeah, here's another one that I was kind of been reading lately. Well, I just finished this. It's Life After Death. It's what the afterlife is in different major religions. Again, I'm interested in the afterlife, if there is one. And I kind of, see what different people, different groups, different religions think happens in the afterlife. And it's sort of an interesting read. Along with along with Osho's commentary on the Diamond Sutra, I also have His Holiness the Dalai Lama's commentary on the Heart Sutra here. Not as interesting as Osho's Diamond Sutra, but still pretty cool. Chant and be happy. I always heard of Hare Krishnas, but I never saw them until maybe a year ago, a little less than a year ago. They were standing on a street corner in the University District here in Seattle. And, give them a try. I have not read this at all. I'm interested in meditation. I'm not very good at it. I thought I'd give it a read. Take it with a grain of salt, probably. Don't see myself becoming a Hare Krishna. This, again, continuing in the spirituality vein, this is not the original copy of the little Zen Companion that I had, but this was the first non-Christian spiritual book, I guess you could say, that I bought when I started getting interested in other schools of thought in my late teens. This was the first one that I bought. I remember my mother was disapproving that I bought this. I mean, she let me buy it. She didn't say I couldn't, but she didn't like the fact that I bought a book about another religion besides Christianity. And I still really like this. Again, it's not the original copy. I don't know what happened to that, but I'm glad that I found another copy. There's a lot of good quotes in this. It's a bunch of Zen quotes if you're interested in those. This is the guidebook to Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance. Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance is pretty much my favorite book. I remember there's that great college humor, I think, maybe it's Funny or Die, where they talk about the church for people who are spiritual but not religious, which is, I guess, how I describe myself. I consider myself agnostic, but I lean toward believing in some kind of God or afterlife. And I had to laugh when it showed people in the pews at that church reading Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance and was it The Power of Now and all these other books that I have. Oh, I've got, I was interested, kind of still am interested in Greek mythology, so I had these. I've read the Odyssey. I have not read the Iliad. Haven't touched either of these lately, but I was interested in this. I was more interested in this stuff for a while. Still interested, but just not. As a graphic designer, there's a couple of things I'm interested in. This is visual contradictions like this, impossible shapes and structures. I love that kind of stuff. This is actually about how to make them. I haven't read enough of it. Again, there's all these books that I haven't read because I have ADD and I get interested in new books before I finish the ones that I'm working on. So, and then there's stuff like this, which is just really creative visual stuff. I love artists like Istvan Oroz, Hosteme or Josteme, I don't know, Sandro Del Prit, MC Escher, obviously. Just the really surreal people like that I love. So I'm trying to keep these episodes in the neighborhood of 10 to 15 minutes each, and I edited this one down and it's like almost 21 minutes long, so I'm going to cut it into 2 episodes, which means I have to do an outro to the episode you just watched and an intro to the next one right afterward. Hello, Gypsy. So, yeah, that's most of the physical books that I've got so far. Next week we will wrap up the physical books, and I'll get into stuff I've got on my Kindle and my audiobooks. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you next time on Not So Serious Issues.